Next up, time for a quintessentially British sandwich. It's the bacon butty. But the World Health Organization is now warning us of the dangers of the additives that food manufacturers are putting into our favourite rashers of bacon, nitrates. Now, if you're a lover of this crispy delight, but you care about what goes into your food, then Finnebrog have literally saved our bacon with their Naked range. It contains no harmful additives and it's absolutely naked.
I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that nitrates are banned on planet Earth, let alone Britain. And it will happen, because you cannot put toxins in food and get away with it. It has to stop, and it will stop.
Aware that bacon was harming the nation's health, we meet Dennis, who's on a mission to rid UK's bacon from cancer-causing nitrites.
I first discovered nitrates probably 40 years ago. I got a phone call about 1 o'clock in the morning to say, come down here, your burgers won't cook, they're staying pink. No matter how hard you cook them, these beef burgers stay pink, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And eventually, through a whole pile of studies, figured out that the guy that was making them for me had nitrate contamination. So nitrate, even in the air, can turn pork pink. You sprinkle it, will turn anything pink. So that's the first time I heard about nitrates, and it nearly bankrupted me. So I knew always to avoid nitrates. So whenever we did our sausages, we wouldn't do any nitrates in any of our sausages, none of our burgers, and we were never going to do bacon with nitrates. Anybody that can make processed meats without nitrates is the holy grail. They've been trying to ban nitrates in America since 1960.
In search of the holy grail of nitrite-free bacon, we tracked down Professor Christopher Elliott, OBE.
How can you make the processed foods safer, but also how can you increase the nutritional value of those? And that's really what intrigued me about the project with Finnebrog. I was first contacted by Finnebrog on their bacon project. And the project was really about taking some of the chemicals that are used in the processing of meat, taking those out and replacing them with things that are actually very healthy.
I was reading a newspaper report about this guy had discovered how to do this. So we spent a lot of time and energy making sure that this guy had figured this out really properly and that it was properly good for you.
Was Dennis to be disappointed, or was there finally a nitrite-free solution? And what was this secret ingredient?
They have removed a group of compounds called nitrates and replaced it with extracts of fruit. It wasn't a breakthrough scientific discovery. It was produced by a Spanish company, and basically they've used a technique that has been used for hundreds of years in Spain to add flavour and preserve food. And really what Finnebrog did was took a very ancient tradition that existed in Mediterranean food production and put it into the UK food system.
We decided to build a factory, and it's the first nitrate-free bacon factory in Europe.
To me, the Finnebrog project, it's very straightforward. Do you know what we've done? We've taken out the bad stuff and we've put in the good stuff. They're taking on some of the biggest food companies in the world to say we can do something differently and we can do it better.
It's very important to me that the food that we choose can help us stop climate change. We can feed everybody on this planet and really enjoy ourselves and really eat really good stuff that's safe and doesn't screw the planet.
A healthy product, but how does it taste? Finnebrog hold regular consumer panel taste tests. The results have been highly positive, but the ultimate test would be the discerning public in the streets of London.
Were you guys aware what nitrites are? Have you heard of them? Have you read?
They're in the soil.
Have you heard of nitrites? It's a preservative that they put in a chemical that they put into bacon in order to make the pork pink. Do you harm? And it is one of the causes towards bowel cancer, which could be on. So as you can see, looks like bacon.
Certainly.
Smells like bacon. Okay, so please try. Just take a wee. Overall, you felt the flavour.
Very nice. Yeah.
Well, thank you very, very much for trying it. Okay, thank you. This is not smoked, so this is it's unsmoked, and this is the back bacon.
It's not really oily.
It's not oily, so and the texture.
Really strong. Yeah, it's more strong.
It looks like bacon.
Yeah. It's clean, it's healthy, and flavors all right. Yeah, it tastes what bacon should taste like.
It's really good. I'll use this in Italian cooking, usually the non-smoke.
Okay.
It's nice.
No difference in
I
the
know
taste.
it's more healthy.
Well,
of
exactly.
course.
Yeah, that's
Why
you want.
would you choose the other if you
Well,
get a choice?
What did you think of the flavour?
It's nice. Perfect, yeah, I'd eat it.
And it's good for you.
I'd eat it and buy it, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. So, would you like to try some? And see what
bit? I want a crispy bit.
Yes, I know there's a little bit there. If you want to try that one. So certainly, it looks like bacon. You would agree? It's quite porky.
Right in between the soft and the crunchy.
Right. Okay.
Well, that bit was.
Right. Okay.
Have a piece.
Come you and
Come on.
Finnerbrogue Naked, available in all good supermarkets now. Visit finnerbrogue.com.